Yo, what it do, truckers? Good morning. Today is December the 17th, 10:26 in the morning. And as y'all can see, I'm not in the truck, but I'm currently on my way to the truck. And I'm not on my way to the truck to do a load today. I'm actually on my way to the truck to clean it out. All right? So we got some fortunate and unfortunate news. So we gonna get into it. Once I get to the truck, I'll give y'all more details on what's going on. So let's get to it. All right, y'all. We at the terminal, as y'all can see. You know, where the tractor is safe and sound. No issues whatsoever with it. So I don't wanna hear nothing about none. You know what I'm saying? To all my drivers, new drivers or whatever that plan on quitting, man, listen, make sure the tractor is at a terminal, it's safe, it's not out on the road, and make sure you document it because depending on how you departure from the company, they will try to hold that against you and they will try to put it on your debt report. So make sure you do it the right way, like I am. Hold on, let me go and get inside. So what I'm about to do, damn, I just hit my head. What I'm about to do is I'm about to clean it out, which it ain't dirty or nothing like that, but you know, I gotta take my stuff out. Oh, well, before I do any of that, I'm about to pull over there to where my car is and then begin cleaning it out over there. That way I ain't gotta walk a long distance because I do gotta take out the refrigerator and the microwave. Those are the two heaviest things. But everything else is like the blanket, sleeping bag, and a couple essential things that I can just put in some trash bags. So, I'm probably, yeah, let's just go ahead and pull over there where the car is, and then we're gonna start unloading. After that, that's when we gotta make the phone call, all right? Word of advice, I may say it again. Do not call and resign until you clean out your truck. And I'm finna tell y'all why in a second. All right, truckers, so we back at the car. I pulled over here, so before I start removing anything, the first thing I'm gonna do is, start vacuuming it out. You know what I'm saying? Make sure it's not a lot of stuff on the floor, which is not. It's just, you know, dirt, debris, stuff like that. A couple of sunflower seed shells from when I had sunflower seeds. But other than that, that's about it. May vacuum the seats a little bit, but it's not a lot of cleaning that we got to do. So let's do that. That ain't gonna come out too much, but yeah, what it is. All right, so now we about to go ahead and start grabbing like the microwaves and the refrigerator. Those are the two heaviest things, and put that in the trunk of the car. So let's go ahead and knock that out real quick. All right, so first thing we're gonna do, take this microwave up out there. Make sure we clean everything. So we don't wanna hear no excuses. And I'm gonna run it to the shop. They had them run like some quick little test on it, just so they won't say, oh, I ain't did shit. Ain't nothing wrong with this tractor at all. Nothing. So we're gonna set the microwave. Well, let me grab this refrigerator up out of here. Ain't really nothing in here but these little towels, which I can leave that in there for right now. Pull this out, and the refrigerator is super light. Refrigerator is super light, so we can get this out here with no issues. So what we're gonna do is, I'm gonna set it right here. Hit it with the vacuum a little bit on the top. Brush some of that off. Put the microwave on top of that. have that settled. You get these trash bags. This shouldn't take long at all. All right, y'all, let's go ahead and walk everything from to. Wow, it's really like the only trash. This and this. Hopefully the refrigerator go back, y'all. Should. Look at this bullshit. All right, truckers, so yeah, we all done cleaning out the tractor. As of right now, I'm gonna take the tractor into the shop real quick to just get a quick little inspection on it. Make sure everything is cool, which I know it is. Now, make sure I don't forget that. Now, depending on how long it takes for them to get to me, if I go through with it or not, they take too long, I'm leaving. I mean, it ain't really my responsibility to do all of that. I'm just doing it out of good deed. I know it ain't nothing wrong with the tractor. It's just I know how these trucking companies get when you leave them. You know what I'm saying? They try to come up with every excuse for trying to put something on your DAC report and stuff like that. But let's get into the facts of why I am officially leaving U.S.Xpress. For one, it's not the company. I'm not leaving because of the company. I'm not leaving because I am not satisfied with what's going on. I'm not leaving because I am unhappy. I am simply leaving because of a better opportunity. Simple as that. I still recommend new drivers up from 0 to 3 to 4 months. I think 3 or 4 months. I still would recommend this account, the Whirlpool account out of McDonough, Georgia. I would recommend this account to anybody that's trying to get their experience, want to make decent money, and you know it's fairly easy. You know what I'm saying? If you know what you're doing, it's very easy if you know what you're doing. So I only had 3 real issues of why I decided to leave U.S.Xpress. They not big issues, but it was just, you know, we all have our pros and cons. So these are my cons of why I decided to start exploring. For one, I started exploring because I made my 1-year mark. I completed my 12-month experience. And once you do that, you have more options, more opportunities, you know, because a lot of companies don't accept drivers with less than a year of experience. So that's the main reason why I started exploring. But let's get into my 3 cons with what I didn't like. These may not be issues for everybody, but I didn't like it. For one, I hated being on call. You know, with this account, man, they could call you at any time of the day. You know what I'm saying? From 6 in the morning till 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, they will call you and give you a load for that night or in a couple of hours. I didn't like that. You know, it got to the point to where I was just like, man, when I wake up, I be want to work out. I be want to do certain things to get my day started, right? And I may not get a call from them. So I would be thinking like, you know, maybe they don't need me for tonight. Maybe they don't have a load for me. So let me go ahead and get my day started. Then as soon as I get my day started, boom, they hit me with a load. You know what I'm saying? They hit me with a load. Hold on, let me move up real quick. The line moving. That's a good sign. So we may get in there. Well, the line moving fairly easy. Okay, yeah, we definitely may get in there. Let me see what they saying up here at the shop. These people at this shop be bullshitting. They be on full-blown bullshit. I promise you. But we finna see. We about to see. The only thing I need to get checked out is that light that, okay, yeah, he pulling me in, y'all. He pulling me in. Great. See how I'm looking out for U.S.Xpress and I don't even have to? Trying to make sure I lead the right way and watch they still may say some bullshit about me. But we finna get into that. We about to get into that. So yeah, let me go ahead and pull into it real quick. Let them know what's going on so I can go on about my business and move on. He already see the issue. he already see why I'm bringing it in. He already know what's going on. So yeah, let's holler at him real quick.
Sounds good, man.
Okay.
Just send my cut when you get your.
Hey, you already know what's going on. So look, ain't no real issue, brother. It's just this light right here. I don't know what happened with the screws, but they came out.
All right. So you just need to remount it.
Just need the light to be remounted and we good to go. So yeah, y'all. Y'all remember that light? Y'all remember that kid helped to hold that light up there with them towels? That's all I got to get situated. And we good to go. So everything else is smooth. Nothing else wrong with the tractor. Under 50,000 miles, it better not be nothing wrong with it. I know it ain't nothing wrong with it. So yeah, we finna get that situated, get that taken care of, and then we gonna get back to the video, so. I was gonna ask him to check the other one too. My boy got that thing back up there.
Huh?
I said my boy knocked it out for me.
You know.
Yes, sir. I appreciate it.
I ain't even put you in shop status, bro. So
Oh yeah, we good.
just back up out there, motherfucker. I don't know what they got going on.
I bet. Appreciate it, brother.
We'll see you again.
You too, bro. All right, y'all. We got that out the way. Now let's go ahead and back up and clear this video, clear everything up real quick. All right, y'all. So we got that taken care of in the shop. I forgot what part I left out on, but I think I was on why I didn't like it, and I was telling y'all about being on calls. I didn't like being on calls. The second thing I didn't like, which I'm gonna have to deal with at the other company until I till a different opportunity open up. I don't really like driving overnight. It's easier because of traffic. There's no traffic at all. So it's very easy to drive overnight, but it's very hard when, once again, you don't know what time you are going out. So your circadian rhythm is off. So it's like, if I don't know what time I'm going out tonight, you know, like I could be out playing basketball, I could be out running errands, I could be out doing a couple things, right? And then you get a phone call saying, oh, you're going out at 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, and you're going to North Carolina, somewhere in North Carolina, 5-hour drive, 5-hour drive. And, you know, around 9, 10 o'clock, your body could be shutting down. You know what I'm saying? You've been out all day doing what you're supposed to do, and then all of a sudden you get a call saying you got to go out 9, 10 o'clock at night. So that right there was bothering me. So that was number 2. Number 3 was the base pay. The base pay wasn't bad. It wasn't terrible, but it was limited, very, very limited. Like, all you could make is the base pay. Other than that, you only can make under the base pay. You know what I'm saying? And it's due to your availability. Like, if you're available every time they call you up until Friday, you get your base pay. Now, let's just say something happens where you, like I said, you're out, you're doing something, you twist your ankle or your stomach start hurting. Something just happened, right? And you're not available that night, then whatever miles that you ran, you get paid for those miles. And I guarantee you it's under 1,000 miles. Like, that's the reason for the base pay, because on this account, it's not based on miles. Like, you're not gonna accumulate a lot of miles. So I can guarantee you this: if you miss one day, you might as well not even work the rest of the week, because your check is gonna be under $500 for sure. It's gonna be under $500 for sure. So, and you can't make up for it. Like, there's no way you can make up for it. That was my whole thing. Like, if something happened today, how can I make up for it tomorrow? Or, you know what I'm saying? And there's no way to make up for it. So with that right there, it's like you're only being paid when you're available. That's it. Like, you're being paid due to your availability. Now, the other company I'm going with, they get paid per mile, per stop, and you get $150 incentives if you work the whole week. So I'm gonna let y'all know in my next video how much I get paid cent per mile, how much I get paid per stop. And I just told you, you get paid $150 once you complete that week, and you're only doing 4 loads a week on a dedicated account. You know what I'm saying? You're only doing 4 loads. So all you gotta do is complete 4 loads, and you get whatever miles you get, paid for the miles, the stops, and you get $150 on top of that doing all 4 loads. So I'm gonna let y'all know how the pay goes and how it's operated in the next video once I reveal the company that I'm going to. But as far as U.S.Xpress, man, listen, I hope there are no hard feelings, which I really don't care, because this is a business, and business is business. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't nothing personal. But I want to say to all the drivers, it's heads up, warning, right? I have not made the phone call to resign yet. I'm about to make it right now. The reason being is I have learned from my experience and through other drivers' experience is once you resign from a company, they don't give a fuck about you no more. And some companies would do little slick shit to you. I don't know why they do it. You know, I haven't experienced nothing that bad, but I did experience something when I was with Pam. You know, and if you follow my videos, you can go back down my channel if you have not seen it. But yeah, I talk about that. But sometimes they won't let you on the yard. They won't let you in the terminal to get to the truck to get your things. You know what I'm saying? They make it hard for you to transition from here to there. So what I learned to do was, before you make that call, go ahead, get to your tractor. First of all, do the right thing if you can, depending on your situation. Make sure the tractor is at a terminal or a location that they approve of. You know what I'm saying? That way, you don't get hit with abandoning the tractor on your DAT report. You get an abandonment on your DAT report, man, it's a wrap. Like, you can go ahead and cancel Christmas. It's gonna be hard for you to find a good job. You may find a job, but it's not gonna be a good one. So make sure that you get to your tractor, you clean out your tractor, you get everything. Make sure you do the best you can with cleaning up your tractor. And I'm not saying you have to do it. I'm just saying, you know, to keep it, because you never know if you may need them again. You never know. So make sure you do that before you make that call. Because if you make that call and you got to go on the terminal site, you got to go to a yard, you got to go to a distribution center, whatever. And if you need a badge or you got to buzz in or whatever, they may cut it off. They may cut it off. And you will have trouble getting your things out of your tractor. And God forbid you're out of town. Like, your terminal is out of town. You know what I'm saying? And they start acting funny with you, because now you may be stuck with all your stuff and you don't have a way home. So it's always best, when you decide to leave, go ahead and set yourself up first. Do not depend on them to help you transition smoothly. They're not going to help you. You know what I'm saying? So with this, I learned from watching a lot of YouTube videos. I learned from hearing a lot of stories. And I went through something similar. It wasn't that bad, but it was something similar. So I already knew, go ahead and get to your tractor, clean it out, get your stuff before you make that call. So now I'm about to make that call. I was gonna vlog the call, but I just feel like that would be very unprofessional. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't think that should be broadcast. It could be talked about, but I don't think I should like capture those moments because I just feel like it's unprofessional. And like I said, I'm not that type of person that just doing anything for content. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just not that serious to me. So yeah, today is my last day. Let me say this before I end the video. When you before you quit a job, just know that your company know you about to leave. So that's why I say make sure you take care of what you need to take care of before you make that call. Because before you was even fully hired on with the other company, they called your previous company to verify that you worked there, and they may ask like, are you eligible for rehire or something like that? And depending on what they say and depending on how they feel about you, will you know, they'll let you know. They will call and let you know. But your previous or your current company will know that you are trying to find another job, or you may have found another job. So my manager told me that they know that I'm possibly leaving soon. And they said that I'm supposed to get a call from like a retention manager or somebody. They supposed to give me a call to see what can they do to make me stay. I never received that call. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, the company will know because the company you're trying to go to will call and verify. You know what I'm saying? I don't know the full conversation, but they will call and try to verify that you either were an employee there or you are currently employed there. They will call. So your manager will know that you are trying to leave. So once you started like onboarding or they start asking you to take drug tests, go ahead and start planning your escape, man. Go ahead and start planning your escape. Go ahead and get your stuff together and start packing your stuff if you got a lot of stuff in your truck. Because if you make that call before you do any of that, they already know, for one. And depending on your relationship with them, they may be petty. You know what I'm saying? I just think that's super unprofessional that companies do things like that, but they do it. And so take care of yourself. You feel me? Take care of yourself. So with that being said, man, I did not have a bad experience with U.S.Xpress. I'm gonna say that one more time. I did not have a bad experience with U.S.Xpress. It's just I hit a 1 year mark, and with that 1 year mark, you have so many options to explore. I explored them. I got turned down a lot from delivery jobs. I tried to come local. I got turned down a lot. A lot of jobs I applied for, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, they turned me down. And I'm not sure why. I know the delivery job turned me down because I didn't have the delivery experience they were looking for. But any other job that I was trying to do, as far as like Class B, they was turning me down. But OTR, regional, dedicated, oh man, those was wide open. Like they was ready to bring me aboard. I was just weighing my options with that. So yeah, I'm on another dedicated account. Very similar to this one. Very similar to this one, but I get paid a lot more money. And I'm able to make more money. It's not a minimum. You know what I'm saying? Like, you really can grow with this company from what I'm being told so far. Let me not get ahead of myself. So I hope y'all appreciate the video. I hope y'all appreciate it and enjoy my journey with U.S.Xpress. If y'all have been here, if y'all have been watching, y'all have seen my journey. I've been fully transparent about everything besides the pay. And I said, once I make 1,000 subscribers, I will start discussing and letting y'all know how much I get paid. I will even put the check stubs up. But until then, man, I appreciate y'all, man. Like, comment, and subscribe, which I don't even ask y'all to do a lot. But my birthday coming up. My birthday December the 20th. So do that for my birthday. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. I'll see y'all on the next one, man.